Hello Gemini, welcome to your reading for mid-February. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you at this time. As always, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that do resonate and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Alright, I would love for you to not tap into, but at least add your energy to the collective pool so that it makes it easier for me to read for everybody. So any kind of energy exchange, whether it's a like or a subscribe or a comment, will really, really help. Trust me, these things are real. Otherwise, I feel like I'm talking to a wall. Okay, now we're looking at past, present, future. And I'll flip the oracles over as and when I get to your rows. I'm trying to keep these as short as possible because I'm trying to record more often than I usually do. All right, we have worked through your feelings, last quarter moon in Aries. Sensing anger of some kind. Work through your feelings. Processing something, getting hermit-like energy. I'm getting an angry hermit energy. And it's funny how Aries, for Aries, I got hermit on a motorcycle energy. Interesting. Whoa, that's a lot of cards. I won't take these. But we have the Page of Wands. And we have the 8 of Wands. Movement. There's some kind of movement here. This could just be travel for some of you. 5 of Cups with the Emperor. Someone brought you some kind of apathy, some kind of sadness. But I almost feel like you worked through it. There's an aircraft flying overhead. Travel is very likely for a few of you. You worked through those feelings. You understood that that person, whoever it was who brought you that pain, was just projecting. It had nothing to do with you. It was their own crap that they had to deal with. And with the Page of Wands and the 8 of Wands, you're not letting anything get in your way. You're moving. You're moving through this. Let me get more. And I'm almost feeling like with the Page of Wands, you're discovering new parts of yourself, new sides of yourself. And then we have Temperance, Sagittarius energy. This is so cohesive, it's blowing my mind. Sagittarius energy is 9th house energy. It is the sign of travel, philosophy. I'm almost getting you separated yourself from somebody else's sadness. Realize that it is not your burden to carry. Right? You separated your frequency from this person's frequency. When we're relating to somebody, our frequencies integrate, right? There's a synergy that happens. Especially when we're intimate with somebody. Not only, I don't want to scare you, but not only do we take on their karma, we take on their frequency, how they operate, knowingly or unknowingly. But I feel like you are separating yourself from that now. And your energy is elevating, it's lifting. With balance and harmony, I'm not getting that you are completely cutting the cord here. Or in the past, I don't feel like you cut that cord. You just tempered yourself through this. What is temperance? It is an angel holding another aircraft. This is an angel holding 2 cups. According to me, 1 cup has negativity, 1 cup has positivity. Alright, let's think of it as your person's feelings and your feelings. You are integrating the two in a way that you are reaching a temperate state, a patient state, where there aren't any spikes. There isn't any extreme happiness or extreme positivity. There isn't any extreme negativity or extreme sadness. That wanted to show itself. The King of Swords, logic and justice. Yeah, you're being logical through this. I feel like you realize that feelings and emotions can make you do things that betray your authentic self. There's a lot of introspection, which is why I feel like you're prioritizing logic now. And because you're doing that, because you have successfully managed to even out this energy, there's movement. There's almost this excitement to start something brand new, whether in the same connection or outside of it. I don't know. But a lot of work was put in here, even if it doesn't look like it. All right, let's see. In the present, we have loyal heart. Beautiful. I don't get this card much, and I wish I did. But this talks about that integration. Talks about harmony. Talks about peace. We have the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. There is a shift happening here because you didn't fly off the handle, Gemini. That's what I'm getting. You stayed very calm and patient through this. Yep, you can't make this up. Ace of Wands. You remember I said that new start showing up here. Creative force and confidence. The Traveler, Fool energy. The Traveler, Gemini. I'm not crazy. I was picking up on something. Adventure, potential. Some of you may live at a distance from this person. It's possible. If not, then I feel like you guys just need to probably take a vacation. 3 of Feathers, release and recovery. There has been pain here. Even if you can't see it, it's not in our faces. There is an underlying current of pain. Another bloody aircraft. That's 3. 3. 3 and 3. 3 of Cups, 3 of Swords. With the High Priestess, which is a number 2. I was getting too excited. But intuition and sacred knowledge. There is something here about not carrying any baggage from the past into the present. The Traveler is the Fool, like I said, and the Fool carries nothing with him or her. The Fool has a very tiny rucksack that is only carrying the bare essentials, which in my opinion are lessons that you need to carry through the rest of your life so you don't repeat past mistakes. But you're not carrying any grudges, you're not carrying any hatred, you're not carrying any pain. There's just a fresh, brand new start. Because whoever it is you are connecting with, at the core of all of this, there's loyalty, there is love. Can't make this damn thing up. 6 of Cups. Sentiment and joy. This is a soul tie. This is a soul connection. I don't like to throw the word twin flame around too much because it's a very rare connection. It's a very difficult connection, but it is rare. So if you're not in a twin flame, this could just be a soulmate connection. Someone you've known in a previous lifetime. Loyal heart is reminding me of pretty much the same thing. You've been loyal to each other through multiple lifetimes, which is why you found each other again. The Traveler, traveling through multiple lifetimes. Wow, this is really interesting. And we have the Devil, Capricorn energy at the bottom of the deck. There's almost this sense of acceptance here. With Temperance, I was talking about the negative and the positive, right? Accepting that negativity. I'm not saying you're making excuses for bad behavior or encouraging bad behavior. No, none of that. This is the acceptance that we're all born with shadows and light. You're accepting this person's shadows and vice versa. And you're realizing that whatever has happened in the past, they were just projecting. And you've accepted that. And through all of this, you stayed loyal to each other. I swear, readings today have been so insightful. They've just been very no nonsense. They've been very deep and almost metaphysical, but very insightful. There's a loyalty here that you can't beat. All right. Whew, getting emotional. Let's see the future. Transformation. Taurus had the same card. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Now, if you're familiar with twin flame journeys, I'm just going to put that out there. I don't know if you're in a twin flame. But when you're going through that journey, one of the partners, usually it's the chaser, goes through a very deep spiritual awakening. We did see the High Priestess, we did see the Devil. That deep spiritual awakening triggers the other counterpart, usually the runner, to awaken as well. That is, well, it's the chaser's role to trigger that awakening in the runner. And again, if you're not in a twin flame, if this is just a soulmate connection, you are on the same page when it comes to that transformation, when it comes to that change. It's almost like you both realize that in order to be on the same frequency, there are things that you need to let go of. There's an acceptance, there's a surrender that needs to come in. And again, if you are in separation from this person and you feel like there is no work that's being done on that side because you can't see it, it's like that swan gliding on a lake. It looks like it's doing jack shit, but you don't know how fast the feet are moving. There's work happening behind the surface, under the surface, behind the screens. Cannot speak today. What did I say? There's work that's happening below the surface. The Four of Swords, there's deep healing that is happening. There's almost this aha moment. There's this epiphany and realization that this is my reality. This is my truth. I need to stop running away from it. I just noticed something. You see those two keys here? This is going to sound so cheesy, but it's almost this realization that you hold keys to each other's hearts. And no matter who else comes in the way, your hearts just can't open because they don't hold the key. Except you and your person. You cannot freaking make this up, man. Gemini, wow, what a reading, man. Judgment, awakening, renewal, enlightenment. Enlightenment. There is deep healing. There is a deep spiritual awakening that is happening here. That pain that I was talking about earlier, that was brewing under the surface, it has triggered both of you. You're not letting me see it, at least in your spread. It's all inside the deck. It's all under the deck. You're not letting me see it. But it doesn't mean that you both haven't felt it. And that pain is what usually triggers this awakening. Oh, come on. Give me one more. I'm not happy with how it came out, so I'm going to take another one. We have the Page of Swords, exploration and discovery. I do feel like you're keeping an eye on each other, right? Again, if there's a separation, the moon, imagination and perception with the Six of Wands, beautiful. There's almost this sense of surety that whatever gap this is going to close itself sooner or later, right? And both of you are not letting fears take over. Fourth aircraft flying overhead. Book your damn tickets now if you need to travel. But I'm going to get one more card here. The Emperor. Yeah, I knew I was missing something. You remember the Emperor showed up earlier as well. We have focus and stability. The Emperor, for me, card number 4. And we have the Two of Cups at the bottom. How beautiful is this reading with the Hierophant? Listen, Gemini. The Emperor talks about focus and stability. The Emperor is also a number 4, which talks about things that are permanent, right? The 4 cardinal directions, the 4 seasons, the 4 walls of a home, right? Things that are unchanging. While you may have felt like everything was up in the air, there's almost like a home that is being built that is not going anywhere. It's in the process of being built. This Two of Cups is union and harmony. This is the same frequency. This is temperance at its finest. And I feel like you have been patient through all of this. The Emperor is also divine masculine energy, right? You could be a man watching this. You could be a woman watching this. You could resonate more with masculine energy or feminine energy, but we have both within us. So we need to prioritize both in order to achieve that balance, right? Of yin and yang. I feel like that balance is being struck. And through all of this, I feel like you're both tapping into each other's energies. And this honestly goes beyond social media. Like, it could involve social media, of course, we're in the 21st century. But there's something about energetic spying, feeling each other's energies, even though you're not in contact. Again, this is only going to apply if you're, well, in separation. But it's almost like that cord can't be cut. I would wait for this renewal to happen sooner or later, because, I mean, this reading has been absolutely phenomenal, because work is being put from both sides, not just from yours. This is deep, deep love. Very deep love. It's one of the best readings I've ever done for you, Gemini. Alright, we have the letters J, H and G. These could be your initials. They could be the initials of someone you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. It's for someone out there. We have an intricate heart, which talks about a difficult love, a beautiful love, a love that's worth all of those intricacies. Then we have fearless. I feel like you're each other's strength. We did have strength somewhere, didn't we? I think it was at the bottom of the deck somewhere. But you give each other that boost, whether you realize it or you don't. And again, this is not about codependency. This is about complementing each other's energies so that you can be the best versions of yourselves. And then we have the tree of life. Setting down roots. I have been talking about building homes. I have been talking about getting together and not building a home within each other. We don't want to do that. But building a home with each other. Union, harmony, loyalty. Transforming together. Beautiful energy. I love this reading. Alright, Gemini, that was it. I hope this helped. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.